Hey everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and hopefully I didn't just blow out your eardrums. I changed my audio settings a little bit, so you guys can let me know what you think. Basically, it's been pointed out to me that my videos are a lot quieter than the average video you might watch on YouTube. I dug into my audio settings. I thought I had it at the best I could get it, but it turns out I think I was able to improve it a little bit. So everything, both my voice and the video volume, should be a little louder. If you notice any issues or if anything sounds off, let me know. I can actually go up a little higher, but I didn't want to overdo it for this video since I'm going to be recording for like an hour and don't want to have to redo all of this. But that being said, if you could just give me your feedback on that, that would be great. Otherwise, let's get into comments for this episode. I want to get started with Chris. Actually, a lot of different people had a lot of different, really good perspectives on this. So if we look up here, we can see that the Amazon is putting the city here, which I was really bummed out because I really wanted to put a city here. Actually, I think I was going to put one here. But anyway, they're putting a city here, and I don't like that. I want to put a stop to that, and I was asking your opinion on war. And basically, the feedback was, yes, I should attack them. I'm inclined to agree, but I just thought it was interesting how a lot of people had their own opinions. Chris pointed out that, or I'm sorry, Red Maroot pointed out that I already have grievances with them, and they're already at war with two other AI, which you can see if you go into their, I think it's this lady. She's already at war with both green and red. Um, so that's one reason. And I have grievances against her, which I will be using shortly. George Shore's just generally advice was to get everybody off the continent if possible, starting with Amazon right now and then following up with purple, presumably. And mention that I do have that strategic op that can slow targets in my territory. If I can put that in border colonies, kind of near the rivers or the waterways and stuff, basically having it on the edge of my empire, I should be able to prevent anyone from getting too far inland. This will be especially useful up around where all these orbital relays are going to be built. And then finally, Sarah Feingold mentioned that in general, declaring war on people one-on-one is probably preferable to fighting them anyway, all at the same time, which is going to happen once I launch the Doomsday device. Um, General comments from Chris Lighthawk did mention that I auto-combated some bugs over here. Ronald could have, or not Ronald, but I could have tried to primal override one of them, but I did it auto instead. Was trying to save some time and wasn't really thinking about that, but could have had a free bug over here. So I wanted to mention that. From Athena Tano, several comments, basically just things I had asked about in the last episode or mentioned but didn't really delve into. The Wraith's second ability is indeed an AoE attack. It's actually a cone blast. You could think of it like a breath attack from Age of Wonders 3. It's a little narrower based on what Athena was telling me. But with regard to my Zenith, when I was having that issue with the Overseer not being able to shoot past it, that's because it's actually classified as a huge target, which effectively blocks line of sight. Does not act as cover, actually completely obscures line of sight. And then Arc Extender, with regard to my snipers, which I don't even remember where I have one right now, but I think I was making some. They might be in this area. But anyway, I had modded a sniper to have, or I had gone through a sniper's mod setup to try to get him, this guy here, there he is, try to get him some decent mods. And it was actually pointed out to me that the Arc Extender actually is quite useful for these guys because it allows them to, if I do that, when combined with the stun module, I can allow my snipers not only shoot a little even further outside of their normal range, like I do with targeting ground with the indentured, but it also allows the stun module to have a chance at stunning 2 units instead of 1. But it stuns based on that 8 strength chance rather than the 4, because it's still a single shot attack. So the chance to stun is still higher and can affect multiple units, up to 2. So I think I do agree. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the arc extension module on this guy. We'll call him overcharging. That's fine, and we'll see how good they can be. I just got to keep them out of harm's way because they don't have any stagger resistance without the grounding harness on them. But I do want those other arc mods on them. Received a proposal from that lady. I'll get to that in a minute because we're probably going to go to war with her. The last thing I wanted to mention is a comment from Arch Redbeard, who said that the Psyfish. I was talking about like what mods to go with for them in the last episode. Now that Mantra of Illusion isn't really benefiting them in any way, and basically Forbidden Mantra is probably the way to go. That chance to apply Catatonic is really nice. And it also, while this increases their damage output by 20%, Forbidden Mantra will increase it by 30%. Or, yeah, 30%. So I'm going to do that. I just need to make sure they don't have to fight anything like on this turn. I was sending them out this direction, and I think I will continue with that plan. I just want to move them first before modding them. And it doesn't look like they're going to be in a fight with anything. They need to hurry out there, though. I need to get all that XP, try to evolve these units, and then move on from there. With Mantra of Life being kind of like not useful anymore, these guys I could probably switch to or the Forbidden Mantra as well. And then I'm going to end up swapping. Which one of these? They're both tier 2. Yeah, Mantra of Life's not really quite as good for these guys anymore. I think having the extra health for now is nice. I'm going to end up swapping the Mantra of... I'm going to end up swapping the Mantra of Illusion for the Wraith Drive, or that big drive thing. I forget what... Is it called the Wraith Drive? I think it is. This thing. Psytech Drive Modulator. So I'm going to end up swapping that out anyway. So yeah, what I'm going to do with these guys is get just everybody kind of modding to a slightly different setup, including the Medusa. I'm going to swap her for the Forbidden Mantra as well to get that increased damage bonus. I'm going to end up using all these Psyfish really quite similarly, I think. But I'm okay with that. Deathwalker is fine. And for these guys, this is going to not cost too much because I'm basically just upgrading to a slightly more powerful version of the mod, so I can get that pretty easily. And then for these guys, I'm going to... Well, actually, what I'm going to do is fix this guy's template first. And put... Well, oh, yeah, that's right. I'm going to leave the life one on there, because that at least gives them a little bit of extra health. And it's more important that they survive right now, rather than anything else. So we'll swap out Mantra of Illusion, put Forbidden Mantra on them, mod unit, Abyssal one, close, and then I can take that mod template and apply it to this guy before he evolves, rather than after. And that is fine. So that takes up a decent chunk of the rest of my Cosmite, but that's pretty much, I think, the final version of the mods I'm going to need on those guys. Okay, I received a proposal from this lady. Absolutely not. I decline. I will be using that Casus Belli on this turn. Message from the Growth. The Growth. Actually, I think I can absorb them into my country now. Mechanized Apes. Sure, I accept, because there's not really any penalty for failing, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Actually, Tenzin's army actually could do something about that. They got a lot of good units there. I didn't look at what the reward was for that quest. What was that? 17 influence, 110 food, 49 energy. Honestly, like... Red's still got stuff sitting around. I think Tenzin probably could go back and deal with that pretty easily. And I wouldn't mind the XP either. That would be nice. They're not in exactly a very convenient spot to get to, though, and those are some decently tough units. So I don't know if that's worth it or not. I do have those other Siren modding right now. You know what? I think I probably will do that. Red is busy fighting Yellow. I just have this bad feeling he's going to come take that opportunity to grab that city the moment I leave. But we'll see. I'm gonna move Tenzin and company over here. Actually, I probably want to set up these armies a little bit more intelligently, I think, because Tenzin's got... Oh no, you know what? I actually kind of like how these are set up. With that Transcendent, the Wraith benefiting from 3 Indentured. That's not bad. And that's just a whole different type of army there. I can also pull the Psyfish into it, as well as the growth unit that can swim. They could go just off the coast here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. This should only take one turn. One unit will have to stay back. It'll probably be the Transcendent, but otherwise everybody else can. And I'm not gonna do it on quite this turn because the sirens are upgrading, but on the next turn I will take care of that. Oblivion's Refrain.
The fate of the universe is death. Why must
Doomsday
we
Finisher
wait
operation
when our technology can bring an end to the world now?
I think that's my final. Yeah, that's the ultimate Doomsday operation that will win me the game when I get it. Positron technology. That's the Positron Arcstorm. That is an offensive mod. Massive impact stun. Oh, that's an AoE attack. Okay. And overcharge shield. Unit is shrouded in a powerful arc field, making it harder to hit with range attacks and granting it 6 shock resistance at the start of each turn. A random enemy who hex area gets hit with the discharge, taking 12 damage. That'd be a nice mod for Ronald. I'm gonna grab this. I think those look pretty good. I don't know what else got changed in the most recent patch, but I know Mantra of Life did, so there might be other stuff in here that's a little bit different now. And that's a tactical operation. I think I'm a little more interested in those, actually. Positron Converter emits a field that flips the electron charge. Okay, all owned units, arc abilities can stun targets and deal more damage for one. That's a really nice... Yeah, this looks good to pick up. Alright. There's my runner. He was on his way back up to talk to the Psyfish, but I think I might be able to absorb... Well, okay, I can't actually do that because Kumladar is not big enough. I would like to connect to that city, but I need more colonists. Yep, okay. So basically the city needs to grow more, or I need to drop one of these water sectors. Actually, I may as well do that. I'm upgrading to hydro exploitation too, but I'm going to... Oh, I'd have to release it as a forward base. That's going to cost influence. I think I'm just going to let it... No, I'll make more back faster than what I would otherwise. So I'll release that as a forward base. That's fine. And that will let me pick up these guys on the next turn, I think. How much influence am I making per turn? See, now I can't anyway, because it... Oh, wait, no. I could, but I need to close this channel. I think it's better to wait for that than have the runner buy whatever this is over here, this research lab, because I don't really need that quite yet, and that's going to cost 23. I'm making 26 per turn. Oh, I could get it. I could get it. Sure. All right, that gets that research lab in my territory. You can run back because we're going to have a war. And these guys were on their way through, I think, with their bug friend, presumably. I'm going to... Because I was going to leave some Amazon units here. Intellex is building its own army. I think these guys are going to go through with their bug. Because I know where the war is going to be now. And I'm going to send them down closer to the Amazon area. Probably... I think here. Just get some more units in this area. Alright. Alright, and that brings us down to Ronald and the mess that I'm about to make. So let's go into diplomacy and use some Casus Belli against this lady because she deserves it. I have moderate Casus Belli. I wonder if I can frame her for something. Let me see if I can frame her for something.
Operations primed and ready.
What are my odds of this working? I think it's going to be really... I don't think I can. Success chance too low. Okay. That actually kind of makes sense, because I think she just purged... I had infiltrated her operations center, but I think she just purged it. So, I wonder if Red will give me anything for going to war with her. Dark side. Is there like an other players? That's items. No, I don't think I can trade warfare like I could in Civ 4. I think I just gotta straight up declare war on her. That's fine. I was just trying to see if I could get anything out of it. Alright, so that settler is not allowed. I am sorry, but not like too sorry. And I get a sense of where other units are. That's the only other army in the area. I think Ronald will be going here. I'm gonna send the Mirage around, and we can easily do this combat. I think that should be auto compatible, I think. Okay. Get rid of that thing. In exchange, put my now I gotta decide where my settler's gonna go though. So I already know Izaquen is gonna need to take this sector if it wants to have 4. So if I think if I put my city here, it could get... If I put it there, I could get the Paragon dwelling. I could also get this, and that. But I think I'm going to put it a little more forward, actually. I think I want the main city to be right on the water here. I want this to be the spearhead that they're all hitting, because then I can build defenses in it and just sit on it, and hopefully they all come to this before coming to the Paragon or getting on land and causing other problems. So yeah, I think I want it right where they were going to put theirs. Get wrecked. Okay. And then just in case, bring these guys up here. And I think that's all the units I had in that area. You guys are good to stay here for now. Since I still want to leave some units up there in the north in prospect of this, so why not? It's more or less why he's out there. I think I want these... you know what? Just 2 boats isn't going to be that helpful down there. But that is where the war is. I don't know. I kind of want to leave them here. Or maybe I can get... Maybe I can send my other fish back and have some weird boat-fish hybrid navy. But I'm going to be at war with Purple eventually, and Ronald's got plenty of crap over there. So I'm going to just keep these guys stationed over here for now. I'm not too worried about the Amazon. Like you guys said, they're, you know, distracted. They've got other problems. Amarco can annex this, so that's great. That is the final piece of the puzzle, and I think once I get it, I'll probably just like buy the upgrades for the orbital relay station and shortcut that as fast as I can and just go straight into the Doomsday. Since I'm already going to be fighting over here, I don't think I'm going to be able to kick Purple off the continent preemptively, but hopefully I can at least get the Amazon out of here. All right, you, I think there's not really a whole lot of reason to send you anywhere other than Ronald's army, so let's do that. That's nice. Let's get another one. Can I get another Zenith? No, it takes 109 Cosmite. I think we'll just generate energy for a turn here. Honestly, this city isn't bad at it, so that is a pretty good energy city. You guys all need to stay. We're gonna save that fight for next turn. And Amarco can't really do a lot right now. I guess it could I don't really want to... You know, I think I'm going to just have Amerco... I was thinking about building defensive structures in here, but it's already got everything it needs. Windy Dunes is where I'm going to need to build that Spire of Suffering. Okay, Amerco for this turn I think can just generate energy. That's fine. I could use a little boost in energy income with all the units I'm making. Battle won by Elena. They killed growth units. Or no, bugs. Well, yeah, growth.
Happiness event in colony.
Okay, that's cool. Close that. 12 ops ready to launch.
Incoming communication.
Okay, he wants to improve. He's been... I'm just ignoring Claudius at this point. I can't believe he's still alive, to be honest. Yellow... He's been at war with Yellow and Purple. The fact that he's holding his own is honestly kind of impressive, but it looks like his days are numbered. He used to have more territory than that. And then you got Green over here. Who is that? Colony of Katia or something. Maybe that's... Is that a leader I have not met yet? Might be. Yeah, I haven't actually met them yet. Okay. Alright, so I got my growth dwelling in Yasafel. And the city just needs to continue to grow. I think we'll do a water sectors upgrade. Actually, before I do anything, I think I want laser defense turrets. I don't want to neglect military stuff right now. Reputation change to neutral, that's fine.
Production ready.
It really probably should be pure evil. What can you do that's useful? It's Military Engineering Guild, Civil Engineering Guild. Anything really to boost that boost by now. I think I want the high energy scanning station. Level 5 version of that in this colony. It's probably more important. The colony's actually got a backlog of things it needs to do. We'll go ahead and do a water sector upgrade here, and that should be it. I want to check these notifications.
Happiness event.
People get happy when you go to war
Production
in this game,
ready.
it seems like. At least if you do so with a Casus Belli. Okay, that city, I don't know. It's got plenty of production to keep it busy.
Incoming communication.
Okay, I do want to stay on good terms with Yellow. So... what if I trade Casus Belli with you? Balance trade offer. I actually want Cosmite, if you can manage that. Well, it's 240 energy, so I'm going to remove that. You remove that. Let's see if we can get 20 Cosmite out of him. Oh, fine. You don't want to negotiate? You say you want to talk, and then I try to talk. Doomsday Project Inception. Okay. Construct Spires of Suffering. Yes, I know. I need to get Oblivio Mundi ready, I think. Or is that already ready when I... Or can I not prepare that? Wait, here it is. I have to build the Spires of Suffering first, okay. And battle won by Claudius. Alright, that's all I can do on this turn, I think. Is there any other operations? I should have primed native threat locator and sensor jammers is about it. Disable the target player's detection. Oh, well, I can't do it until the next turn, but, well, I can. I need to start casting, oh, what is it? It's whatever one slows down enemy units in my territory. It's a strategic operation, and now I have to try to remember which one it is. It's not Aerial Denial Protocol. And those are doctrines, or active. It's not Abyssal Tear. Is it the gravity? Oh, it's the concentrated gravity flux. That's what it is. Yep. Slows down units. Deploy monitor is unrelated. Yeah, I just need concentrated gravity flux everywhere. Aerial denial protocol probably wouldn't be bad either. I need to just start probably buffing all of my cities with this stuff. So I'm gonna, and this applies to enemy units within the affected friendly colony domain. Okay, so I'm gonna start down here, Izaquin. And then I can maybe prime it again. Concentrated gravity flux, prime now. And launch. And I'm gonna put it on this colony, Kuda. And I'm gonna put it on my new colony on the next turn. I don't think I can do it yet because that guy is still building the city. But let's start priming it at least. Okay. And turn. Now we are good. I probably need to start putting that really on all of my colonies. Just make it practically impossible for anyone to assault me. It's going to drain a lot of energy, though. I've at least got a good reserve built up. But the idea is to have so many advanced defenses and so many buffs going in my favor from both these structures, those orbital relays, and other things that I'm building. Just make it exceptionally difficult for any enemies to get particularly into this area. Okay, so this question was brought to my attention after a previous episode that I had watched. Wait, Wrath of the Machine God? What is this? Look and tremble, fear before the vast force of mighty Paragon. Ronald, too long have your actions defied the will of the core, and now you shall experience its terrifying power. Bring it on, loser. Bring it on. Is that it? Is that all you got? Oh, I'm disappointed. Oh, he's got more here. Oh, they're just gonna be cannon fodder. Anyway, what is... And it just went away. There was a horizontal red line. Okay, must be... Okay, it reappears when I have an enemy army selected. So I guess it's showing how far they can move. But there was one a minute ago when I didn't have anybody selected that was like way out here. It was huge, like a big circle area or something. I just didn't know what that was. They want 100 energy for contact information for an Amazon commander. Okay, you know what? I will actually take this if it keeps you on my good side. Sure, nice to meet you. Bye. If it keeps yellow on my good side for just a little while longer, I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm at 74 influence now. I think it's time for me to get this in my empire. So connect to Dar and buy. All right. Now I have the growth in my empire. I have the Scyfish in my empire. I have the Autonom in my empire. And I will soon have the Paragon in my empire. So I have a dwelling from each of the different smaller races in this game. I think this sector has to grow a little bit before that will work. In the meantime, we got some Paragon to kill, and it looks like some Amazons too. So what is the ideal way of doing this? These guys do all have that... Oh no, they don't have arc weakness. That's right. These guys don't. Some of their machines do. I think with the fact that I've got extra movement in my territory, this shouldn't be difficult at all to move everybody enough to pull this off. So Ronald, move forward. You guys move forward, and then attack with the ship. And it says very low risk battle. I'll try autoing it, but I'm like 90% sure I'm gonna have to manually do this one to avoid losing anybody. Oh no, they got it. All right, good for them. All right. Then I can move these guys down here. I want to leave everybody with enough movement to still make it back to Davidar, or whatever this city is called. This might require splitting up some units. We'll see. If Ronald's army moves 26, 24, that's going to take 8 base move cost, but I think it's lessened a bit. It's 4. They can all, I think, still do this. And then I think everybody can still get back. All right, perfect. Then we move you down. Attack again. Very low risk battle. Again, I'll try auto. I don't think there's... I think among the Paragon, I don't think there's anyone you can mind control. I think they're all mindless, as far as I know. So, no mind control necessary. Auto combat. Yep, I'm not gonna lose anybody, not even an owl, so we'll do it manual. Oh, it's nice of them to all charge. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, my armies are over here on the top left. Got it. Alright, let's just get everybody together. Where are... Okay, that's the big tank group. Yeah, you need to network everyone. No. You need to network everyone. Initialize connections. Then you can do your thing. Alright, now that everyone's accuracy has been boosted, good to go. And they're all linked up for a little bit of healing. Not much, but a little. You know what, maybe I shouldn't have moved that drone forward since he's what died last time. We'll get Ronald moved up and set up some Overwatch here. Those heavy soldiers can be a bit of a problem. And you need some healing, buddy. Let me take care of that. Ouch. It's not losing even better, soldier. Well, crap. He'll come back. He'll come back because of his mod. The mod that I really shouldn't have. Okay, they're all going after that Zenith. Alright, but I need to do something about him. There's way too much firepower coming from this direction, like everybody. So, I'd hate to lose an owl and then do auto combat and lose an initiate. That would be annoying. I need to find a way to save that guy, get him out of there somehow. This is where the, I guess abduct is a little different. I need target reinforcements, target area, restore all friendly biological and cyborg units to full hit points. That would be nice right now. So he can do a AoE heal, basically. I need to get... Well, at least they don't have their missiles for a couple turns. Well, he doesn't. But I think a couple of the others do, actually. Yeah, they all shot at that guy. Everybody shot their missiles. Okay, no wonder they did so much damage so fast. I think it is time to charge. Particularly with Ronald. Okay, poisoned one of them. Activate Wraith Drive. I could potentially get a bunch of units and a nasty cone of fire. What is that cone actually look like? It's not very big. Okay. In the right spot, that could hit several units. But it would leave my Wraith also pretty vulnerable. Okay, you know what the Zenith can do? It can move up like this. And then I can fail and not notice that it needs... Well, you know what? He can still hide back here. I need to keep that guy safe. Maybe that's actually not such a bad thing. Because he could have a chance at stunning something. Or just outright killing something. And I can use tactical ops too. Diversion projector being one of my favorites. Very, very reliable. I think I'm going to try to use it on that guy over there, because this one I have a better chance at killing on this turn, I think. Unless I can summon something. Or do a arc discharge. How would that... What's the odds of that? Nah, that's not useful. I need to pull my other units up and see if there's anything more useful I can do. That one I have a decent chance at taking down, I think, if I factor in everybody else that I've got over here. The monitor now would be a good time probably to have it use its repair nanites, I think. Just because the Zenith took a bunch of damage back there. Doesn't heal it for much, but it's something. And he's probably going to have to shoot on the next turn. Hallucinogen projector. What kind of range does that have? Alright, I want you guys to move up just a bit. And I think we're going to alt fire and try to harass these guys from a distance here. Can I get him? Okay, stunned him. Alright, great. Very good. Can I do the same thing to the robot? No, I think I need you to move up a bit further. Now we can hit the robot. Just for a little bit of damage. And actually got rid of that unit. And stunned the robot. That was a really low chance to work, but I got it. Okay, cool. So I don't need to worry about him for this turn. The fact that these guys can shoot so dang far just makes them so much better. Go here. Actually, I don't know why I moved him here. Specifically, he doesn't benefit from steady aim necessarily, like the Vanguard do. I'm just used to playing the Vanguard, I guess. Alright, I think the best I'm going to be able to do is shoot at him and have a 75% chance to hit. Right now we need to be aggressive, so... Oh, that's better. I'd rather have a chance to stun the unit back. I stunned that guy too. I wonder if the percentage chance is higher if you're getting... I wonder if the percentage chance is higher if you are, if you crit. Because both of those guys crit. You know what? I'm gonna use this now and force control. Because that's going to buff and give Mantra of Life to all of those guys, which at least gives them some shields. And that'll help protect that guy there, who I think is probably going to be okay now, actually, but I like to be sure. I may as well pop up a shot with this guy. That removes a little bit more of their cover. That's always good. And the indentured are coming through big for me on this one. All right. I am probably going to stay back. Base fire that guy. The crits are unreal right now. And then for this one, I got a stun on him too, man. A lot of lucky stuns. They may have just kind of saved my bacon with the poor positioning I did on that indentured earlier. Oh, now with all of them stunned, I can move forward a little more reliably, and maybe I can try to set up some good overwatch with this little guy. That'll work. And I want to leave these guys here. I may need to use targeting parameters on something on the next turn, but for now I think they're good where they are. And this guy I will probably move here just to make a little shield projector for my units over here. So that's fine. And we'll end the turn there. Okay, shooting my robot. Oh, do not kill him. He took a lot of damage. Forgot about that one in the back that wasn't stunned. Okay, well, we're good. We're good, but I really should have probably just taken the auto combat on this one. I did not handle that many walkers going so heavy to one side very well. Ronald could give everyone Dark Elation, which would be pretty nice. But he could also charge in and just take one of these things out, I think. Yeah, he could absolutely wreck that thing. Let's see what kind of damage the Zenith could do. It's not really anywhere near death. It could do an awful lot of damage. I think I'm going to use the Zenith to kill these guys.
Down.
Good riddance. Okay. Ronald could make it all the way to that tank. It wouldn't really have much of an answer for him. Alright, I think I know what I'm gonna do. This Wraith can probably kill that guy.
Enemy eliminated.
Yeah. Ronald is gonna run all the way over here after popping his healing patches, which he may or may not actually need. He'll run all the way over here and just hit it, get in its face. I should have no trouble killing this other little guy right here. You are gonna go back about as far as you can and find some good cover. As are you, my friend. Get out of here. Matter of fact, just go all the way. There you go. That should keep him off of me, I think. But if I can stun him, that would make things even better, I think. And I did. Okay. He's been dealt with. Now that he's stunned, I'm going to have an option to heal everybody at the end of this battle, so I need to send this guy over here. And I need to try to kill that guy without killing... Can I get a little lucky with these guys? Okay, if they crit, that would kill the robot. So I'm going to take a chance and see how much damage I can do with the Mirage first.
Enemy destroyed.
That is it. That's their last robot. So I'm going to patch my units up to full health here. I never did actually use an operation, did I? Oh well. At least I didn't need to, I guess. Yes, end turn. That's fine. Okay, now I think I can get this injured unit, and it doesn't matter if they run out of movement, so that's cool. So we'll send this guy all the way down here. Send these guys here. What's the area of effect on this? Okay, that's what I was thinking. Can I get them all the way through? Like, you can go here. Whoops. That's maybe not the best spot. Where are you? He can't quite make it. That's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect. As long as I get the ones that were really wounded, I think that's That's the important part. I don't think this works for machines, but we'll throw you in anyway. Nope, just those guys, but that's fine. Ronald should be able to finish off that tank with no trouble. Fun.
The Syndicate rules
Ronald
supreme.
feasted on a tank. Or on an undead zombie guy in a mech walker. That's marginally disturbing. Okay, X7 combat stim, sure I'll take. Actually, really, if I can get influence right now, that's good, because I want to buy more Medusa and Scyfish. Okay, that takes care of most of the Paragon. There's just that one little guy, or, well, big guy. It's their tier 4, plus a rift generator, but honestly, that was nothing for Ronald. Alright, fall back to the city, ladies and gentlemen, and hold the ground there for now. The Amazon want to come after me. They can. I do want to, before I forget, cast...
Operations primed and ready.
Let's see, where is it? The gravity flux thing. Let's launch that now on this city, just so it's ready to go. And I need this city to grow as fast as possible, so I'm going to tell it to take food from the pool. And it should be able to grow in one turn. I really kind of need an orbital relay station down here too, probably on this tile that's more like a border tile. In the meantime, I want to purchase, let's see, I want to buy laser guns for this city. I also want to buy the Intelligence Gathering Bureau. I think I need standard military infrastructure to get the defense to, yeah. So, I'll start off with standard military infrastructure, excuse me, and it's cheap, just 240 energy. And then I'm going to grab the suppressor defense towers, and then I'll probably grab the Intelligence Gathering Bureau and then carry on with more advanced upgrades. But I do want these in here. Okay, Honor Coast got an exploited sector. That's going to be, it was Windy Dunes. Yeah. Orbital relay, please. I'm gonna hurry production on that too. And then, what were the two that I can never remember what they're called? There's the level 1 assembly base and the level 1 orbital garrison. Oh, it's just saying it's a level 1 research exploitation. I know that a couple of these are mutually exclusive. Okay, that's the economic bonus. That's an economic bonus. I want the, I know I want that drop pods one. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that. Okay. Now next turn I can hurry production of that. Then I can hurry production of other defensive structures. And then it's the spires. Time to be constructed. So I'm getting close.
Incoming communication.
Yeah, sure, we could become allies. I think he's happy that I went to war with his enemy. Sure, you're welcome to be my ally, as long as you don't mind that I'm going to destroy you and take over the planet. Can prime concentrated gravity flux again. I'm kind of throwing money out the window at this point, but it is necessary. I don't think I needed an Amrico yet. I'm actually probably going to cast it down here for defense against purple. It was maybe the next most likely to try something. Where is it? How much is that costing me? 10 per turn? That's not actually too bad, really. Yeah, that I can afford that. Making 615, so... Go launch now. And start getting it ready again. I'm just gonna put that everywhere. I think next one will probably be Haldar in case Yellow tries something, and maybe this city over here that I can't read because it's got people on it, but I'm kind kind of thinking those places are probably best. Also, I might want to put these guys on that tile, I think, to guard that. On the orbital relay, with all the defensive buffs that it gets. And the fact that it's in a choke point is nice too. Alright, another big tank on the way. I should probably do something about that. I'm gonna be honest and say I have no idea what time I started recording this episode. Completely lost track of time. So I'm gonna go a little bit longer and then wrap it up. So this could end up being a unusually short or long episode. I have no idea. Alright, and then you guys can actually reach this now. In fact, you can bundle the runner with them. Oh, it didn't have a recharge on it right now. Okay. Never mind. Alright, and my brand new upgraded Psyfish, I think in their final form, are finally here. Oh, look at him running out here and trying to get all the good stuff before I can get to it. Now, this is training grounds for Psyfish. Get out of the way. Honestly, I probably should just send them back to the war, but it's okay. I want to try to at least clear that. And then I can still go down to Cannibal Woods and whatnot. So, but as soon as this is all clear, they're heading back. Alright, there is a fully fledged army that I was working on there. I think I want more Malictors, just in general. They're really good. This group is gonna go also through that teleporter, but maybe close to where purple is, I think. I have a lot of armies now, and it's just a matter, more at this point, it's just like a logistics matter of determining where they all need to go. Oh, he's on auto scout. Okay, that's fine, I guess. You guys. Let's review this for a second. Okay, everybody's fully upgraded. We're all good. Alright, I'm going to attack with probably the Kirko. Make sure everybody else can make it back okay. Low risk battle. We'll do manual combat on this one. I don't expect this one to be easy, but the game has been underestimating my Psyfish a little bit, so it might be a little easier than what the computer thinks. It's these Vanguard mech walkers. These guys got serious buffs in the Tyrannosaurus. Wait, what? What just happened? Oh, aerial denial system. Okay, he just took a hit from a missile. Forgot that was active in my territory. Oh, and I got the orbital reinforcement platform. So... oh, okay. Cool. I thought that only applied if the battle took place in the actual... well, maybe this is taking place in the actual sector where the orbital reinforcement station is. Anyway. I'll look at that afterwards. For now, let's try to bunch everybody up before things get too crazy. Alright, this Malictor is probably going to wreck some people. I've got Lure of the Dark. Anything I can convert? I don't think that's a permanent convert. Oops, that's Cage of Suffering. This effect ends if the caster dies. If there's a successful, the unit will come under our control. It doesn't actually say whether I keep it after the battle or not. I think it normally, I think you have to assume it doesn't unless it says otherwise, so that's how I'm gonna play this. I think Absorb Pain on Tenzin's probably a good idea. Oh, I forgot that also makes him harder to hit or see or really anything. Tenzin can actually move up here, and he can use his, I think, does he still have the X7 combat stims? Yeah, there it is. So he is going to be... oh, I should have waited until he was ready to attack. Alright, well, everybody else move up. Set up some Overwatch. If you guys can hit anything, it's probably worth doing. Alright, I think that's good. Go after that. Sure, 3's up there. Alright, well, I want Tenzin to wreck some enemy armor here. So, how about you get that bush out of his way? Can you do that? No line of sight. You're gonna have to move then. Need you to make that bush go away. So Tenzin can come flying through here and do some nasty damage to something with that bow. Oh my gosh. The amount of damage he can do to anything with armor is just absolutely absurd. I would like to get him into range of the mech, but that's okay. I think I'm going to take out the ship.
Enemy down.
And that guy, I can darn near kill.
Enemy destroyed.
Alright, then for you, I think I want to try that little trick. If I can find some weird spot where I can... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hit multiple, but I can try to stun him from there. I was not successful, but that's okay. Let's get rid of this tank. And heal.
Enemy killed.
At the same time. Such a great combination. Alright. Your odds of hitting aren't really great there. Oh, nice. Good crits. I just wanted to do it for the health, but he crit and killed anyway. I feel like I'm having a really lucky episode. Next unit is the Malictor. Oh, the Malictor is not even getting his own time to shine here. And he's probably the most powerful offensive unit I have, and everything else is still killing so fast. How about you move here, and can you get any weird angle? Oh, no, he can't, of course not. Not from there. Maybe from here. Nope. Oh, there we go. Oh, dang. Sucks to be you. Oh, hello. Alright, get out of my way, little robot.
Riddance.
I love those guys so much. They'll get their time to shine eventually here. Does anyone need, like, healing or anything? I don't think so. I guess the Malictor could use a little bit, but Tenzin could take care of that. Tenzin can't take care of that. He's a little too far away. I'm not going to worry about it. I don't necessarily need it for XP. Let's finish
the
this.
Syndicate rules supreme.
Okay. Alright, that takes care of that. I get a little bit of reward. Makes the growth happy with me, so that's always nice. Now everybody needs to fall back to their positions. It's in here. That guy can't quite... Oh yeah, he can make it. Great, okay. And you guys here. In preparation for Red to cause trouble. I am just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna let that scout do his thing with auto scout and see what he does. He should move before the independence too. So we'll run a little test here to see if the computers are intelligent enough to get him off the water before that crap attacks him. All right, so there's a lot of land down here I hadn't explored yet. Want to see where this goes? Okay. I really am the master of getting one space away from those things and not being able to use them. Alright, I actually probably could have avoided that had I been paying attention to the fog of war on the very edge of what I could see. Alright, you guys back in defense mode. Ain't nothing coming through there. Yeah, this Quino concentrated gravity flux is active. This city needs something to do. Oh, Hive Guard defense turrets, of course. That makes sense. It's a border city. Let's reinforce the borders. And it does need colonies, too. One of those should probably be a... that's an energy sector. I think I might put an orbital relay on that one. Yeah, actually, I'm going to do that. What's that called? Eric Knobs Vermin or something like that. I want that more. Yeah. Yeah, do that. That's more important, I think. Fukuda needs production. I think Fukuda is mostly upgraded to what I wanted. Can get high altitude wind farms, but that doesn't benefit it much. I think just upgrading the orbital relay is all there is really to do here. So we'll do that orbital reinforcement platform here as well. And I might buy that. I want to, like I said, I want to try to get this to where the Spires of Suffering all finish on the same turn, or to where I can buy them, have enough money to buy them all on the same turn. But they take a little longer to make. 12 turns. And a lot of cosmite. Oh, I gotta remember I need cosmite for those, okay. So we'll just let that city produce for now. But I think I'm well on track here to get this. Komodar needs food sector upgrade, I think. Yeah. Wait, no it doesn't. That's already at 5, because that's the dwelling. So, you don't need that. You don't really need any of the military stuff. So we'll just, reinforce your orbital relay station as well, I guess. That's another city that I wouldn't mind having the slowing effect on. But I have no points left with which to cast it right now. This city could use a food upgrade. And I think it could use production as well. So we'll go ahead and line those up. But it also does need the orbital reinforcement platform, so I think we'll do that first. Especially since I got units stationed on that. Okay. Happiness event, Cosmite, done.
Colony.
Let's cycle
Happiness
through these.
event
We got
in colony.
food, lots of happiness
event
events,
in colony.
boost in research,
event in colony.
and energy.
Production ready.
That city's doing what I need it to do.
Sector annexed.
I'm adored by the Syndicate. That's nice. I'm good with my operations.
Enemy operation detected.
Have I already infiltrated this guy? I don't really want to fight with somebody else right now. Who is green? Is that this guy? Yeah, that's him. Am I actively spying on him? Have I infiltrated him? I think I did. You know what? I think I did a while ago when I stole his maps. He's already not too thrilled with me. Let me check something here. Because I think it shows up in active operations. Deploy monitor, infiltrate operation center. Yeah, it's that one. You know what? I'm just going to abort that now. I don't really need to make anybody even more angry. So, well, I don't know. I think this is going to be the end of this episode. So you guys can let me know what you think about that. I don't really know, like, the numbers of how it works, like how likely the computer is to detect it, or to what extent it makes them actually mad at me if they do detect it. It may not really matter here in the long run, because it's not going to be long before everybody's at war with me anyway. Um, oh crap! I just realized they might try to take that back, because these guys could very easily just move straight. Well, we'll find out in the next episode. If they get it, I'll just take it back with Ronald's army. But anyway, like, yeah, let me know what you think about that whole infiltrate operations center thing, as well as anything else going on. I think I'm going to wrap this episode up here. Like I said, I kind of lost track of time, but hopefully I'm not too far over or under. But I just want to do one quick last review, and yeah, looking good. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Again, let me know how the audio was in this episode. As long as it's not too loud or too fuzzy, if it sounds good, I might be able to bump it up a little bit further and try to get myself kind of on the level of most other videos on YouTube, since I've had kind of quiet audio ever since I've started making my videos. So let me know what you think about that or anything else. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you all in the next episode. Shout out to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Adam James, Jim Bro, Tarsak, and Tibian Army. Thanks so much, everybody.